Yo YouTube, we are back. This time it's episode 3 of winning with every single gun in rank play, and we're using the M16, and this one was a stressful one. Okay, as the game got on, I started to use it a bit more to its advantages, which was not much, I'll be honest with you. There's not many advantages, but this gun, man, I thought it would be some nostalgia, bring back the M16. It was the opposite. This gun was shit, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We tried to make it work in a Crimson lobby, and you're about to find out how we do. Let's break down the gameplay and see exactly how it goes with the M16. You're gonna push through. Now this gun was more like an SMG than anything, man. As an assault rifle, it could not do anything. Look at that kill right there. I mean, obviously I missed a few shots, but this gun was moving. This gun was bouncing, man. You shoot one bullet and it moves all over the place. So I had to learn, I had to adjust, and yeah, try to control the gun a bit more. So we're gonna go through the right hand side in the P2. My teammate's in front of me. We're gonna watch over him, and okay, we started to get a kill here. We're gonna watch over, and there you go. There's a second. Now sometimes like that, you see right there, if we get the full burst on the opponent, it's actually quite useful, but it's very, very hard to get the full burst on them, and it's very situational as well, man. It's definitely not a versatile gun, and I wouldn't recommend you guys running it. But for the challenge, for you boys in YouTube, I had to go out, had to turn up and win the game for you guys. Make sure to drop a like if you guys are enjoying this series, because tomorrow's video is gonna be an absolute banger. We've got the AK-47 back for some more gameplay. We're gonna push through in the P2 area, and I was like, right, on this situation, I want to push through. I want to get into this little head glitch here, because I want to get into positions where I'm more favorable to win gunfights. Okay, now I want you guys to be the same way. Even if you're using the TAC-56 or the MP7 or the VAZ, try to get into positions where you're basically at the advantage of all times. And what happens is, when you're using a gun that's a bit more viable than myself and this gun here, you're going to find yourself winning a lot more gunfights than you normally would. And I feel like this game was a bit of a test for me. It was a bit of a training drill for me to get into positions where I'm more likely to win the gunfights. So we're going to go through the side here, and I was thinking, right, where is this gun the most useful? It's probably when I'm opening doors like this. Like, that is a perfect way to use a gun, when I'm kind of pushing through close combat areas and I'm able to lock down lanes. So you see, we're going to push through here. I'm going to snake this area. I'm by myself, so I'm just going to watch this side door. The reason I'm watching this side door as the main priority is because as soon as somebody contests the hill, like you see right there, I'm able to challenge them. Now, if the stun grenade didn't hit me, I probably would have been good to go. If we go through, watch the right alleyway, we take out one. We're spawning quite close here, so it's really kind of a positive for us. We're going to push through, and yeah, I kind of trolled, man. I definitely wanted to use a trophy system in the start here, and I should have switched a lot earlier. I believe we switched maybe halfway through the game, but it's not good enough. I should have switched a lot earlier. I honestly thought that with this gun I was going to be playing a bit more creddy with the dead silence, but I ended up just playing a bit more objective based. And yeah, one thing I would always say is switching between dead silence and trophy systems is something you guys should be a lot better at than myself. Something I definitely know when to switch, but I just don't do it enough. So definitely not a good thing for you guys to kind of copy. Definitely not a good habit. Make sure to switch and utilize your equipment, your field upgrades, all that stuff, depending on the game mode and the map. So yeah, I definitely should have switched to trophy system just because I was playing a bit more towards the hill. But the reason why I didn't switch so early, right, is because when I was using this with a trophy, I just felt a lot slower on the map, and I wanted to be a bit more mobile. I feel like for me to use this gun and for it to work, I had to be a bit more mobile and basically just camera and finesse my opponents. So we're going to go through. We're down by 20 points here, but that's okay because we're in a good spot. We push through, and this is what I mean. The gun is very, very difficult, but we somehow make it work. We get a two-piece, and this is where I can start to fry, man. I'm in a great spot. We're not going to get on the hill just yet. We're going to wait a second. The reason I waited a second there was because I wanted them to keep their guard down, okay? But them having their guard down was me not being on the hill. You saw right there, without me getting on the hill, they walk down to the open, and this is it. When they're pushing through an alleyway through a certain area, this gun is pretty good, man. It's pretty effective, and you're seeing right now it's actually very, very useful. But it's when it's more like, you know, you're holding down different angles, you're challenging people, you're in the middle of gunfights, this gun is just not great. So I'm trying to use it more for those holding parts, pushing down angles, and this is where I switched to a trophy system. I realized I was going to be playing a bit more creddy, a bit more in the hill, and to do so I feel like a trophy system was a lot more suitable. We're going to sit in this very, very cheesy spot, man. Guys, I'm getting all the cheese out. We need to win with every single ranked weapon. It's not going to be easy, so we need to get the cheese out. We need to sit in these certain positions, these little head glitches, snake a lot more, all these kind of creddy, ratty stuff. I need to implement in my game, man. I know it's not ideal, and ideally I wouldn't want to be doing so, but you guys know, man, when you're playing ranked play, you need to win at all costs, obviously without cheating, because I hate cheaters. But we're going to go through 40 seconds left on this hard point. We're going to try watching over. My teammate's spawning quite close. Going to jump around the corner here. Now, look at this troll, man. This is what I mean. I'm shooting this trophy system. I'm trying to, you know, mind my own business, get rid of the trophy system. This guy was just chilling there. This guy was waiting for me, man. He takes me out. 25 seconds left. Now, when you're in a situation like this, I think the best thing for you to do is chalk it up and start rotating. Exactly what we're doing now, I think, is the best scenario, in my opinion. The reason is because the more you fight for that old hard point, the more likely you are to keep spawning out, and a domino effect starts to happen. We're going to push through again. A really close combat gunfight, and we managed to win it. So a lot of these times, we're winning more close combat gunfights precise than anything. We push through, we get the trophy system down. Perfect. We're going to jump through, we're going to slide across there. Good use of our movement, just to reset our tactical sprint. Now, I thought my teammate was going to hold the hill, but it looks like he's not, and now he's following me. So we're just in a bit of a dilemma here. We're basically just following each other, and yeah, so my teammate's going to sit in the hill. I want to watch over him, and I'm trying to just use this as cover. And basically what I want to do is when I spot an opponent, I want to basically peek, get a burst off, reposition, peek again. That's how I kind of want to play it. What I'm doing now is, because I'm caught out in the open, I'm a bit worried because there's so many angles my opponents can come from. We're going to watch this top bedroom area, and this is my problem. You see right there, like, the gun just moves so much. So I have to be a lot more accurate than I was there. It's an even game. What can we do? How can we bring this game back? We're about to find out. As we push through the stairs, can we cut off the opponents? Can we make an impact? You know, this hill is very, very big here. We're going to jump around the corner. Really good shots there. We take out the first guy, pushing through. We've got the trophy system to work with. Now I'm just going to watch these stairs here. We actually managed to stick the second guy, make sure to get out of the contact, don't get killed by my own grenade, because that would not be a fun story. Push through, the third guy's out in the open, and there you go. We've managed to get maybe 15 seconds there. Now obviously it's not a crazy amount of time, but I mean, considering the scenario of an even game, I definitely would take that. These 15 seconds are very, very crucial. Just a really good spot for my opponent, man. Look at that. I went to challenge it more to see if they were on the bridge there. I felt like if he was on the catwalk, I would have been able to take him out, but he was sitting on the stairs. Good play from him, and he was able to get that victory there. So new hardpoint, second rotation. What can we do? How can we change the game? So to be honest, with this gun, we can't really change too much. We're just gonna be a bit more consistent, and there you go. We start off with a two-piece, perfect play. We get taken out by the third, and I'm just hoping my teammate can clutch up. There you go. He gets a third, and now it's all about suffocating the player on the hill. We've got the kills around the hill. It's time to push through and take out the last guy. We spot this guy in the corner, and I mean, oh my god, look at those shots. I need to be, yo, he just sent me to the gulag. That was not a good play from myself. We get absolutely fried there, but 20 seconds left. Let's push through the left. We're going to watch over. I know somebody's going to be pushing this close angle. We take him out. We're going to back off, and this P2, I feel like we can get a lot of time here. So we're going to go through. I'm just going to make sure nobody's pushing the back here, just holding this area. And if you hold these stairs here, you actually hold the spawn. So we're doing really good now, up by about 30 points. They're going to spawn out. This is perfect. Now I probably will be getting in the hill very shortly, but for now I'm just going to watch the right, make sure nobody's there. We spot this guy push to the back, so just going to watch over, hold this angle, and look at that. This is where the burst can really be useful. When you're in the close quarter combat, you know exactly where they're going to be. If you can hit all three of your shots on the burst, it can be quite impactful, but it's very, very like difficult to get all three shots. Again, right there, probably a gunfight wouldn't have won with any other weapon, but that's why this challenge is so fun, man. We're trying different weapons out, and this M16, man, it was like a love-hate relationship, honestly. If I'm going to get kills like that, I absolutely love using it, but most of the time it's just not consistent enough for me to use reliably. But you're going to push through, we get another kill, and I'm doing a really good job. We put the trophies down, I'm watching the right, and we're just soaking up so much time. Now unfortunately no one was watching the left lane. I kind of didn't realize that, and I left that left lane empty, but with 20 seconds left, you know what, we'll actually take that. My teammates are on the rotation. We're going to push through, play aggressive. We spot one, we take him out. We're going to jump around the corner. I don't know exactly where he's going to be, but that's okay. He can get the kill there. The reason why I don't mind dying there was because if my teammates can rotate now, which they haven't, we would have spawned a lot closer to the new hardpoint. We're going to push through again. These close quarter combat, this is where the gun is very, very useful. Again, big kill there, and I probably won't be getting these kills with another gun. I'll be completely honest. This gun is very useful in close combat situations like that, which is really weird because if you can have it in specific scenarios, it's actually quite viable. We're going to push through now. My teammates on the hills. We're going to push through the back here, up by about 40 points. Now, this hill is massive. If we get another 20 seconds here, we should be good to go for the victory. So we're going to push around the corner. I'm just going to sit here because, again, when you're watching lanes, I don't think there's a better gun, to be honest, than using this one. This one's so reliable because they have to push into your, basically, your pre-aim. And with this gun, because it's so strong and not very accurate, if you can hold a pre-aim like this, if you can hold a corridor, you're actually good to go. So right now, again, another two-piece. The third guy pushes through. We make him one shot. My teammate should go through, hopefully get the trade. And I mean, we're doing such a good job of just mixing up the game, and the first rotation was even. Second rotation, we really started to take over, and I think a big thing was honestly me switching to trophy system. But I know that you guys in the comments are going to be happy because I get so many hate comments saying, why am I not using a trophy? I'm an idiot. And I do agree to an extent, but I think it does depend on the game, man. I definitely know when to use a dead silence, and I think sometimes it is a lot more reliable, especially for my game plan. This was definitely one for the one for the trophy system. The way I was playing with this weapon was definitely a bit more set up in the hill and just hope for the best. We're going to go through here, and I really need a victory, man, for this challenge. I do not want to have another game with this gun, I'll be honest with you. So I was locked in, I was watching over my teammates. We really needed to get some time here. So I'm just going to sit in the credit corner here, and I know that if I can watch this little crosshair, we're basically going to cover the whole lobby area, right? What that means is my teammates only have to cover one specific way. Now, sure, I could get on the hill here, but instead I'm going to watch middle, and I'm essentially going to watch the cuts for my teammates. So I'm going to let them get on the hill, I'm going to watch the cuts, play the rotation. I'm just going to do all the dirty work that's going to make it slightly easier for my teammates to win the game. All the stuff that they might not see on the scoreboard, but with this weapon, I feel like I'm a lot more useful, kind of playing the dirty angles and like just kind of just holding the cuts, playing the, you know, just to credit spots and all that stuff, which is exactly what we're doing here. So we're going to sit on this dirty head glitch here. This is a really good head glitch. If you can back off slightly, I probably should go a little bit more backwards here. But yeah, we're just going to wait for the rotation. I don't know exactly where they're going to come from. It's obviously risky in case they come from the right-hand side, which I do believe ends up happening. There you go. I think he had dead silence. Let's see. Yeah, so he didn't actually have dead silence. So to be honest, I should have heard him, and that was just a poor play from myself. But it was just a bit of a risk there to kind of hold that credit angle. But with the score, you know, we're in a good situation. We're going to push through, and again, just some terrible shots there. I think this gun is really difficult if you miss the first burst, honestly, to get back on centering and to reposition your shots. It's just, I find it really difficult with this weapon. So if you can get your first few shots off, you're pretty good to go. But if you're not, you guys are going to have some trouble. So we're going to push through. We only need 10 seconds left here. And you know what? Dropping 26 kills in this lobby, I will absolutely take it, man. This was not an easy lobby to play with, not a fun gun to use. So the fact that we were able to kind of win the game and use a pretty average gun, I'm happy with, man. I'll take it. I think it was a good performance. Our fundamentals were on point. So yeah, I mean, overall good game. The new hardpoint's about to pop. My teammate's going to rotate. I'm going to rotate with them. I'm going to watch the middle map here. And just to end it off, you know, what we're going to do is chuck a nade on the right. And what a way to end it off than that Semtex. Look at that stick. Really good nade there. We take him out for a little celebration dance right there. My teammate gets taken out, and just like that, we win the game. 250 to what? I actually got scared there. I thought the game crashed. I remember thinking, oh my god, did I just waste all that gameplay for nothing? But you know, we managed to save the gameplay. A minute and a half in the hill, 30 kills against a Crimson team, and I'm happy. I'll take that. If you guys are liking the series so far, make sure to drop a like. If we can hit 100 likes, I would really appreciate that, man. And let me know what you think down in the comments if you want to see anything else specific for the rest of the year. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.